What's your name?
PC Harvey from the
Okay.
North East Dog Unit.
Who?
PC Harvey from the North East Dog Unit. Are you one of these auditors that like...
From the North East Dog Unit?
That's it.
So you got dogs in there?
I have.
Alright.
Mate, just
You're not blocking me in, are you? No, 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 I'm not coming over to the
Hello.
side. Don't touch me and don't follow me either. Dress me as sir.
Sir.
Keep it professional.
Another unit to assist with stuff outside TDJ, please. I've got someone filming the Met building and vehicles going in and out. I'm glad you've come onto the pavement.
No, I don't need to be on the pavement. Don't
Mate,
glad I've
you're
done
going
anything.
out
You
of the
touch me.
pavement.
Listen,
You're detained
listen.
for a search under Section
All
43 of the Terrorism
right.
Act. Alright,
Okay.
I'm PC Harvey from North East.
All right. What information
Dog
have you
Unit.
got? You got to
Use some common
detain
sense.
me under that.
Use some common
What
sense.
information have you got to detain me
If you
under
let
that?
me speak-
If you holding me,
If you let me
look,
speak,
you're holding
come
my
onto
arm.
the pavement,
You're holding my
that's an
arm.
emergency
You're
base.
holding my arm.
Vehicles could come
You're
out
holding
there
my
on blue
arm.
lights.
Yeah, but they're not, are
Okay,
they?
but they might.
But they're not.
And you're blocking that.
They're not.
So come onto the
No.
pavement. It's a...
Listen, the more you drag me, the more you're gonna. The more you're gonna.
put you onto the
Yeah,
pavement.
but you don't need to put me on the pavement.
The officer stepping out and immediately restricting the auditor's movement reeks of assumption, not policing. What makes it worse is his own question, asking if the individual is one of those auditors. That shows he knew exactly what was going on, and that it was lawful. But instead of using that knowledge sensibly, he jumped straight to invoking Section 43, a serious power designed for genuine terrorism threats, not someone holding a camera on a public pavement that he'd already made up his mind before even engaging. No effort to observe, no proper questions, just instant escalation built on shaky logic. When an officer knows what an auditor is and still weaponizes anti-terror legislation against them, it's not ignorance, it's deliberate misuse.
From your behaviour and your actions,
Yeah.
these can be sites that are
Can be.
vulnerable to terrorist attack.
And
okay?
what?
And when
What have you
people-
got? What information have you got to suspect me of that?
Are you gonna?
What information have you got to suspect me of that?
Are you gonna listen, or are you just gonna keep?
Well,
talking
I'm
over
detained,
me?
aren't I?
Huh?
I'm detained, aren't
You
I?
are, but
Yeah.
you're asking. You're asking.
But I don't
me
have to listen
questions.
to you, do I?
You're asking me questions that you
Yeah.
want the answers to.
Go on then, what's
and
the
every
answer?
time I speak to you, you're talking over me
All right
and not
then.
allowing me to talk.
Go on then, talk.
Okay. Do you might be one of these new auditors they're called? They like to provoke a response out of the police to try and get something for clicks and likes and views on YouTube. It's like a new trend that people like to do. Also, you could have suspected terrorists potentially that could be doing what's called hostile reconnaissance, and what people do before they may decide to launch a terrorist attack is they like to come and do recce's of the buildings and the vehicles that they might think I'm going to do an attack on that vehicle or that car. That's another reason. Okay, and that's why I've stopped you, and that's why you've been detained.
Invoking hostile reconnaissance to detain someone peacefully filming is such a stretch it undermines the entire stop. Real terrorists don't advertise their intentions by openly filming in full public view, and if they did, they certainly wouldn't use such crude methods. Modern attackers use Google Earth, drones, or anonymous online mapping, not stroll up in broad daylight and record themselves, even if there was some remote threat. The officer's logic collapses under basic context. The auditor wasn't acting covertly, but filming in plain sight. To treat that as justification for Section 43, a power meant for genuine terror threats, is reckless at best, dangerous at worst. By conflating lawful public filming with suspicious behavior, the officer ignored context, precedent, and proportionality entirely.
So why do you suspect me of doing that?
Because that building
Why do you suspect
is
me?
vulnerable.
Why do you suspect me of doing that?
Because of where you are.
Am I doing a lawful activity?
No, but it's suspicious.
But am I doing a lawful activity? No,
by
answer that
walking
question.
around-
Answer that question. Am I doing a lawful activity?
What, by filming a police building and vehicles coming in and out of
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
No, mate, it's suspicious.
Oh, it's not. No, but
Okay,
it's
some
lawful though.
people-
It doesn't
some
have to be. So
people-
what if it's suspicious? It's lawful, yeah. It's legal.
lawful, yeah,
it's legal.
but
It's
I
legal.
also- but
it's legal.
still-
Stop there.
Okay, so you're still talking
Yeah,
over
because
me?
it's legal. I'm not doing nothing wrong. What information have you got to suspect me
Your
of being
behaviour,
a terrorist?
your
What's my
behaviour and
behaviour?
your
Because I'm
actions.
filming.
Huh?
Because I'm doing
Because you're
something lawfully.
Because you're filming
Am I being unlawful? Am I
building.
breaking the law?
Huh?
Am I breaking the
Yeah,
law?
you've been detained under Section 43.
Yeah, but am I breaking the law?
Mate, don't do that. That
No,
could be
I
an
can't do
unmarked
that.
Vehicle.
I don't
Okay.
care if it's an unmarked vehicle. I can
Mate.
stand there and do whatever I want.
That power that under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act
Yeah.
gives us the power to look at phones that are being used, photos that have been taken on those phones and videos. So that's what I'm going to do on that Samsung at the moment.
The officer's attempt to justify searching the auditor's phone under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act is not just misleading, it's legally wrong. Section 43 allows a stop and search based on reasonable suspicion of terrorist activity, but it does not grant blanket access to personal digital content like photos and videos. That kind of intrusion requires a higher legal bar, such as a warrant, the individual's consent, or powers under Schedule 7, which clearly doesn't apply here. But what's even more alarming is how casually the officer tries to assert this invasive power with zero evidence of terrorist intent, relying solely on the fact that someone was filming a public building. Acting as if that alone opens the door to private digital property is a gross overreach, and courts have repeatedly warned against it, especially where it violates Article 8 of the Human Rights Act, the right to privacy.
I don't think that you're doing something legally by stopping me under Section 43.
That's few
crazy.
and far between.
No,
That's
it's not few and far between. No, get your facts right.
You can carry on
get your
recording
facts
if
right.
you want, and I'm telling you what's going on at the moment.
Okay, I will carry
what's
on
your
recording.
name?
I'm not going to tell you my name.
Okay, can you take your bag off?
No.
No, okay, so I'm going to search you with it on your back. So turn around and look at the wall.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not going to follow your instructions.
Alright, you can just sit tight there.
Yeah. Do you know what? Your colleague, right, stopped me under Section 43.
Okay.
Yeah? But I've done nothing wrong. I've been filming here. Yeah?
I can't speak on behalf of my
No,
colleague,
but I've been filming, but I've done nothing wrong.
I can't speak on behalf of my colleague, can I?
Yeah, but I'm filming. It's filming. It's filming. Yeah, but is filming wrong?
Okay.
Can I film? I'm just
answer the
asking you.
question.
No, I'm asking you.
Listen,
I'm asking you though.
Let me finish then.
Okay, go on
Every
then.
time I speak, you can speak both
Yeah,
ways.
that's what he said earlier on. Yeah,
Well,
you same
maybe
script.
to prove that.
Yeah,
Well,
the
no,
same
because
script.
I went
But I'm
here-
asking you a straight question.
again now,
Well,
aren't
answer
you?
the question. Yes or no?
Let me speak before.
Okay. Is that a yes or no answer?
Yes, you can speak.
Oh, so I can film, yeah?
And he's told that to
I can
you.
film. So,
I've heard him say
if
to
I
you,
can
I've just
film,
said it, yeah.
why is he stopping me under Section 43?
I'm not him. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
You see?
So there you go. Then.
He's not you, he doesn't know. If it was him, he wouldn't have stopped me. You know why? Because I can
probably will.
film
That's what
on
we
the
will.
street, legally, lawfully.
This moment lays bare just how flimsy the original detention really was. When the auditor calmly asked the arriving officer a simple question, "Can I film in public?" The answer is eventually yes. That one admission completely dismantles the premise of the Section 43 stop. If filming in public is lawful, and the second officer clearly acknowledges it, then why did the first officer leap straight to extreme anti-terror powers? Even more damning is the follow-up. "I'm not him. I don't know." That's not just a dodge. It's an unintentional confirmation that there was never a clear, shared, or justified reason for the detention. When terrorism legislation is invoked, there should be rock-solid, articulable grounds. Hey, it's painfully obvious the first officer acted on pure assumption, not legitimate suspicion.
Don't put your hand
Don't
on
say
me.
you do.
Don't put your hands on me.
not
Do
put it in
not
your face.
put your hand on me. I can put this anywhere I like.
Don't in your face.
No,
because you know
listen,
it's threatening
you
me.
are standing
Just
close to
stand
me.
there.
No,
You
you
film
go
there.
away.
No, you can
Go
film.
away.
Listen.
You step away.
No, I won't.
Right? Because now you're antagonising
No,
me.
I'm not antagonising
Yes,
you.
you are. You're trying to escalate the situation.
You let me speak?
Step
You let me
away.
speak?
Step away
No, I
and do
won't.
not touch me.
No, I won't feel away.
Well then, I'm not going to let you speak. I don't want to touch. Look, you're doing it again. You're doing it
Don't
again.
put it in
You're
your
threatening
face.
me. You
Film.
are threatening
You
me.
can film.
You are causing me alarm and
Film.
distress. You're such a
then.
way away from me. You do not need to outstretch your
you can
hand.
stand there, then.
I can stand
stand
where
there.
I like.
Don't put it in someone's face.
I can stand where I like.
Stop being in my face.
I can put this in my face.
Oh, 'cause-
Oh,
away
do you know?
from me.
I'm
One
not
distance
going near
away.
you. I'm not going near you, but I can put it in your face
Oh,
if I like.
away.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, cool.
That's
You got
fine.
an arm distance, I've got an arm distance.
That's fine then. But don't put it in his face like you were doing.
I can do what I want.
Like, no, you can't.
Yes, I can actually.
can't, my
I
friend.
can.
Stop coming near us then.
Yeah, look, I'm not coming near you. You're the one that's stepping near me.
Arm
Move your
distance.
hand.
No.
Move your hand from me. Oh,
my
all right.
self-distance, my
All right then,
fucking
big man, big
It's
man,
safe-
big
it's
man.
safety.
Yeah, whatever.
It's safe, my friend.
Yeah.
Self-defined ethnicity.
See, you're right in my face now. You're right in my face, so you think you can do it, but I can't.
No, it's my safety.
Yeah, look, see?
My safety.
Well, my
you
safety.
You and I
Look, see?
a minute ago, weren't you, my friend?
Look, see?
There you go. Just stand there. That's
No,
fine.
I'm not standing here, I'm moving. I can
Yeah,
walk.
well, stay a distance away from us then.
Shut up.
This officer's conduct is a textbook case of intimidation dressed up as protocol. The auditor posed zero threat, simply recording from a reasonable distance and asserting his rights. Yet, without any real justification, the officer suddenly thrusts out an arm and commands, "Stay back," as if some invisible line had been crossed that IT wasn't about safety. It was about provocation. By pretending the auditor was encroaching, the officer manufactured a confrontation that didn't exist, fishing for a reaction. Had the auditor flinched or responded defensively, it would have handed them a pretext to escalate, maybe even make a bogus arrest.
What's your surname? Or are you refusing to give that?
Who's refusing?
I don't know. What's your surname?
Don't use the word refuse.
Okay, what's
Do
your
I have to
surname?
give it to you?
No, you don't.
Well then,
So you are refusing.
I'm not refusing.
Well, you are.
I'm not refusing, I don't have to give it to you. Why don't you understand what you're saying?
Do you want to just show us the gallery on the phone of the photos that you've taken in the videos?
And
you have to do that under the law.
I have to do that under the law.
Yeah, under
actually,
Section 43.
let me just say something to you.
Go on.
Right, hold on. Where's my thing? Give me my stop slip.
I'm going to give it to you in a minute once we're finished.
Okay, let me just say something before I turn this off and show you.
You don't have to turn it off, but you can
No,
keep it
I will have to
recorded.
turn it off. How can I record if I've got to show you stuff?
Because you can keep the app going, can't you?
What app? My filming app.
I don't know, whatever you're
Well, that's what I'm filming you. But let me just tell you something. Yeah. I don't want you to look at my personal property.
Right.
Yeah. Under Section 43. Yeah. It doesn't say that you can look under my property in the sense that you're saying it.
Right.
Obviously, you're coercing me that I have to show you because, as far as you're concerned, this is part of your bully boy tactics. What are you looking for?
Similar sort of things at other protected sites.
No, what are you looking for? Be specific.
Photographs and films of other police buildings, and if there's a pattern of behaviour.
But obviously,
I've already explained.
But obviously, I filmed police buildings. But what did you say I was?
Huh?
What did you say I could be?
A terrorist.
No, you didn't say that as
Yes,
well.
I did.
2 things you said.
Mate,
what was the other thing?
here,
What was the other thing? Don't brother me. What was the other thing you said?
I don't know. Go on.
Oh, you can't remember?
No.
You said 2 things. You said you could be one of these new.
Oh, an auditor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm an auditor, what will I have on my phone?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet.
No, but what would I have on it if I'm an auditor? If you know about auditing, what will I have on my phone?
Other videos
of
and photos of officers, of ambulance staff, of firefighters.
No. We don't do ambulance or firefighters. We just do police.
Clicks.
I just do police personnel.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop?
So that's what you're going to see on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And is that going to be an issue?
I don't know yet because I haven't had a look.
Yeah, but they're going to be the same as filming. This is what I'm saying. You're not going to see any different.
If you suspect someone is part of a well-documented, lawful movement known for filming public buildings to hold police accountable, then finding those exact videos on their phone isn't suspicious. It's confirmation of exactly what they told you they were doing. What's wise is the officer's vague response. I don't know yet. That says it all. It shows he went digging without a clear, lawful objective. He wasn't searching for something specific tied to a criminal offense. He was fishing for anything that might retroactively justify the search. That flips the principle of reasonable suspicion on its head. Instead of evidence driving the search, he's hoping the search will somehow create the evidence. It's essentially saying, I think you might be doing something legal, but let me search you just in case it isn't. That's not policing. That's a hunt for a crime that doesn't exist.
You're stopping me under Section 43. You have to be specific.
I've just told you, photographs.
Yeah, but when you see these photographs, what you're going to see.
I don't know until I look at them, do I?
What was all those questions you was asking me? If I what? If I work? If I do this all the time?
That's
if I travel up and down?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm interested.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, when this comes out, be interested because you'll see yourself.
Where am I going to be? YouTube?
You'll see yourself.
Excellent.
You've lost.
Mate,
You've lost because you've illegally detained me under Section 43. Do you know what? You really don't know what you're doing. You've never done it before, obviously. You've never seen a terrorist in your life.
How do you know that?
Oh, I bet you haven't. Have you?
Yardley took this unlawful detention to court and walked away with a £750 payout. That figure isn't just money. It's legal confirmation that the officer violated his rights under flimsy pretenses. When a court agrees your stop was unlawful, that's not a minor mistake. It's a full-on failure in your duty to uphold the law. And let's remember how fast it happened. The officer approached, demanded answers, and slapped a Section 43 detention on him in under a minute. No investigation, no dialogue, just assumption and control. The most baffling part, the officer openly admitted he suspected Yardley was an auditor, and still treated it like some covert terrorist operation. His justification? That he might find videos of police buildings on the phone. But if you expect to find videos of public buildings because you know he's an auditor, what exactly are you looking for? He couldn't say, because there was no valid reason. The second officer didn't help either. Instead of assessing the situation fairly, he backed the blunder with vague answers and antagonistic posturing. When asked why Yardley was stopped, he shrugged. I don't know. I'm not him. That's not accountability. That's passing the buck. And when he resorted to subtle intimidation to control the auditor's movement, it exposed the real tactic. Silence the person, not the problem. In the end, Yardley didn't just stand his ground. He exposed this stop for what it was, a textbook case of ego-driven, rights-violating policing. His court sent a clear message: unlawful use of terrorism powers won't go unchecked. The payout? The exposure. and the embarrassment for these officers all came down to one truth. They let their authority override their judgment. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe so I can keep bringing you independent coverage. And check out Yardley's Ski Auditing. Links in the description. Show him some support. Thanks for watching. This was Rate the Audit, and I'll see you in the next one.